Good morning, everyone. It's Alita Sauve from the Tahltan Nahio Nation Crow Clan, giving you a morning greeting on behalf of Native Child and Family Services of Toronto. So I'm sending out my greetings to all of the Toronto urban Indigenous community, as well as all those that have chosen to uh, tune into this live stream this morning. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. I'm going to start this morning with the usual words of gratitude and say, good morning to you, great mystery, great power up above. As that little bird come to talk to you again from the Tahltan Nahio Nation, Crow Clan, giving my deepest of gratitude to the grandfather sun and the fire of life that burns in each one of us, especially the fire of life that burns inside of our mother, the earth. We want to also send our greetings and our gratitude to our grandmother moon for governing the waters of the earth. We say thank you for the water in our bodies and the water inside of our mother's body, on top of her body and hanging around her body. We also extend our deepest of gratitude and greetings to the Father Sky and to the four winds that carry up our prayers at this time. We give thanks to the Father Sky for protecting us each and every day and each and every night. We also at this time give our deepest of gratitude to our Mother, the Earth, for all the ways in which she sustains us, for all the ways in which she nourishes us through the food medicines and the medicines we use in ceremony, and the medicines that we use to keep our body and mind, emotions, and spirit in good health. And we also at this time want to acknowledge and say good morning to the star nations, our brothers and sisters, the stars, and thank them for shining throughout the night, and for the northern lights and the four sacred thunderbirds of the four directions. We give thanks and greetings to all of these relations, as well as all the relations we share this Mother Earth with. We want to give our deepest of gratitude to those ones that crawl on the earth and under the earth, for all the water life and all the ones that have wings. We send out our greetings and gratitude to all those that walk on four legs and all those that walk on two legs, those ones that we call the rock people and the standing ones that make oxygen for us, those trees. We send out our greeting and gratitude to you this morning. We also want to give our gratitude for the ancestors of this land that I sit upon this morning, and also the ancestors from the lands from which my relatives come from, the place in which I come from. And also all of your ancestors, wherever you are at this time. We represent our ancestors in physical form upon this Mother Earth. And so we want to say thank you to them. Thank you for your sacrifices. Thank you for your continued assistance from Spirit World. We also want to give our gratitude for all and greeting to all of our old ones who still walk amongst us, those ones who get up every day and pray for us, who pray for the next generations that are yet to be born. We also at this time want to give our deepest of gratitude for the gifts of our children. Great mystery, we are deeply grateful for our children, for our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, and our nieces and nephews. And we ask you to help us to make good decisions, to guide them in a good way so that the next generations that come after them will have something of something of use to help them to have a good human life. All these things we say to you in a good, kind way. We also want to thank you for this, the remaining days of this, what they call the fall time. And we ask you to look in our minds and our hearts and help us to find things that we need to let go of in this season to prepare ourselves for the coming winter. We ask you to guide our minds and hearts in a good way that way as well. We're offering up our prayers at this time, great mystery, great power up above, for all those ones that are experiencing illness, who might be in hospitals or might be isolated in their homes with some kind of an illness. Also, those ones that are struggling with mental health issues. Also, we send up our prayers and ask for assistance for those ones that are homeless, those ones that are hungry, those ones that don't have fresh water to drink, those ones that are living in fear and violence. We are especially thinking about the children who are caught in the midst of conflict and war, and ask you to take pity on them and clear the way so that they might have safety and safe haven in their life. We ask you this time also to hear our prayers for those ones that are incarcerated. And we ask you also to hear our prayers for all those ones that are standing up for the land, for the water, for the air, for the earth itself. And we ask you in a good, kind way to take care of things for them, to clear the way for them in a good, kind, gentle way. And with that, we say, made it chill, made it chill, made it chill, made it chill. Big thank you, all my relations. So thank you for your patience, everyone, for those words of gratitude, which are like medicine. For me, anyway, they're like medicine to be able to sit and share words of gratitude with the great mystery. In the last 3 weeks, we've been talking about the different elements, the main elements of life: water, fire, and earth. And this week, I'm going to talk about that sacred element called the air. And you'll notice I really took time to acknowledge the four winds that carry up our prayers. I think I missed talking about the breath in our bodies and how much I appreciate that. So in addendum to the gratitudes, I want to make sure that I am grateful for the breath in our bodies as well. This breath is sacred. This breath is medicine. And it is a sacred element that allows us to have life. And it is a great teacher too, because it, like all things in life, is connected to everything. It's our relation. And that breath of life is very intimately connected with the plants, those plant medicines that grow, and especially the trees. The trees, they take in the carbon monoxide in our atmosphere, and then when they breathe out, they give off the oxygen. So they purify our air. They purify the environment, the atmosphere for us, so that we might be able to breathe, to have that breath of life come into our bodies, and work with the earth and work with the water and work with the fire, to have, so that we can have this full human experience called life upon this Mother Earth. And it's not just us; it's everything. Everything requires the sacred breath of life to be present in order for it to be here, to exist, to be connected to everything. And one of the things that I learned about the air is that because it's so intimately connected with trees, and trees give off oxygen, which is that's the main component of air, right? So um, the trees themselves, the old ones say, I heard them say in my time, that everyone has a tree, that when you are born, there is also a tree that is born also, and that tree is designated to you, to your spirit, to enhance your human existence here upon this earth. So it's kind of like we all have a tree that's designated to make oxygen for us. And not only that, on a physical level, but we can go visit trees, even if we can't find the one that was born on the day that we were born. But we can go visit those trees, and we can learn things from them. We can learn from the roots of those trees. We can learn what our roots are. Where do our roots begin? And those trees can help us find answers as to where our roots started as human being. And it also can teach us how the water systems work inside of our mother's body, and how they're able to draw up that water into their trunk and all the way up, and feed all of the branches And they say that the tree is like a human being. It has a body, it has feet, which are its roots, and it has a body, which is its trunk, and then it has these branches, which is the arms of the tree. And so they say the tree is like a human as well. They're brother and sister, or sisters and sister. They are related that way, and they have an ability to carry the life energy of water up into their whole system and utilize it in a good way. And so the tree itself is a great teacher. It has the ability to help us learn what it means to be grounded, to stand firmly upon the Mother Earth and find our direction in life. They say it's really important to go and uh, visit, find a tree that you like to sit under or to be with, and um, take time to learn what that tree has to say to you. I'm reminded of an experience that I had in my lifetime when I was very young, where I used to go to this place in northern BC, not too far from my house, kind of across the road from my house. And I was maybe, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old. And I used to go to these groves of poplar trees. And this one particular fall time, I went there, and the poplars are so amazing because when you look at them, they're round. They got round leaves, roundish leaves with little points on the top. And in the fall time, they turn this incredible golden color, this golden yellow color. And as a child, I would look at them and think to myself, "Oh my goodness, the trees look like they have gold coins in them." And they also have an incredible sound that the air, in the form of the breeze and the wind, when it rustles on the poplar trees, it has a particular sound. And I learned from the poplar trees that all trees have a different sound when the wind goes through them, when the air goes through them, that each of them has a particular song. And so the poplar tree has a particular song. And to me, as a child, they sounded like tinkling bells. So on this particular day, I went to the poplar grove, which I would go to often. That was my playground, was the poplar grove. And this particular day, I was there and I was sitting on the ground, leaning up against a poplar tree, just sitting there and just looking around and just being a child sitting on the earth. And I observed the different kinds of birds that came and settled in the trees around me, and the different kinds of animals that poked their noses out from under the bushes, the rabbits, the squirrels, the chipmunks. And I noticed the blue jays and the chickadees and the ravens, and just the life and the insects too, and the smell of the earth, the beautiful earthy, musty smell of the earth, the damp earth, and the beautiful sky with its incredible, um, absolutely clear blueness, that a blue that is only found in the sky, and the clouds that were big and puffy and moving on the wind. And I was just sitting there, really just enjoying myself. And I became very aware of the on my spine, the energy of the tree that was touching the back of my spine, and I could feel it. I could feel the energy of that tree, and it felt so comforting and so beautiful. And then, as I was sitting there, I had my hands kind of flat on the ground next to me, and all of a sudden, I became aware of a movement coming from the earth. It was like the earth was moving up and down, like a breath. And I realized, my goodness, the earth is actually breathing. It's like moving up and down, and it's moving with the movement of the trees and the wind, and I was just absolutely flabbergasted. I was so surprised to feel this movement of the earth going up and down, just like the way we breathe, up and down, chest going in and out. That's exactly what the earth was doing. And I was so astounded by that. And in that childlike moment for me, that instant, I realized, oh my goodness, I am a part of everything in this world, that I am completely a part of everything, connected to everything. And that was my first teaching from a tree. It taught me that I am truly connected to everything that there is in this life. And I wish more than anything for every child to come across an experience not just like that one, but one that's made specially for them so that they understand how deeply connected we truly are with everything that there is in this life and upon this Mother Earth and in this universe. And on that note, I want to wish that for you too, if you've not experienced it, right? However, it's meant to come to you. It was really, truly the most astounding feeling to feel that. It was so warm, so safe, so uh, peaceful, so just filled with joy to know that. And I wish that for everyone. And that's my winter wish for you that's coming, you know. There's big holidays coming in wintertime. And so I wish you lots of connections and feelings of connections to all of life and the joy of that in the coming season that's coming after the fall time. And with that, I say have a beautiful Wednesday, and we'll see you again very soon.